budget blinds. Visit their showroom or call today for a free in-home consultation.
This is Newcap News with Bart Pediasic.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. RCMP are looking for a prisoner unlawfully at large with ties to Meadow Lake. 22-year-old Kelvin Patrick Aubichon was given a temporary absence from the Buffalo Narrows Correctional Center to travel during the holidays, but he did not return as required on December 27th. He was last seen getting into a white Chevrolet Impala or similar vehicle in Meadow Lake. He is known to use the alias Dwayne Keith Aubichon. Anyone with information on his whereabouts is asked to call their local RCMP or Crime Stoppers. Battlefords RCMP are asking for the public's assistance to help find a teenage girl who went missing from a group home late Christmas Day. 14-year-old Tyra Moccasin is a ward of the province and is believed to be with family or friends in North Battleford area. RCMP say she's also known to visit the Big River, Saskatchewan area. If you have any information on her whereabouts, you're asked to call North Battleford RCMP at 306-446-1720. RCMP are investigating an armed robbery that happened in the morning of December 20th at a business on the 1700 block of 100th Street in North Battleford. The suspect, pictured here, is described as a white man, 5 foot 10 inches tall with a slim build. He was wearing a blue ski mask, a waist-length navy blue winter jacket, dark blue pants, a white collared shirt, blue running shoes, and gloves. He entered the business brandishing a knife and, after threatening employees, grabbed the cash tray and fled the scene, heading south. If you have any information, you're asked to call Battlefords RCMP at 306-446-1720 or Crime Stoppers. Well, it was likely not Kevin Smith's best Christmas. The 39-year-old Edmonton man was arrested in Cold Lake in the early morning hours of December 25th and charged with possession of methamphetamine for the purpose of trafficking. After his arrest, RCMP seized what they call a significant amount of meth. Smith remains in custody and is scheduled to appear in Cold Lake Provincial Court via CCTV on January 13th. And a 45-year-old Cold Lake man was arrested Sunday night for drunk driving and hitting a parked RCMP cruiser. David Lance-Levy was well over the impaired legal limit of 0.08 and struck the police vehicle as officers were conducting a traffic stop. The accused fled the scene but was later caught. He has been charged with operating a motor vehicle while impaired, dangerous driving, failing to remain at the scene of an accident, and committing a common nuisance, endangering life. No one was injured and Lance-Levy has since been released but is expected to appear in Cold Lake Provincial Court on January 27th. Well, 2015 came with many changes and struggles for the city of Cold Lake. While the economy has taken a toll on several businesses, the city is still moving towards the community's long-term goals. Our Hannah Tita sat down with Mayor Craig Copeland to discuss some of the highlights from this year and what residents can expect in 2016.
Joining me in Cold Lake City Hall is Mayor Craig Copeland. Thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
So what are some of the biggest struggles the city has faced this year?
Well, you know, really the city's doing fine. The issue is the economy is so weak right now. You know, we were okay in the beginning of 2015, but boy, you can really see how people are getting laid off. The businesses are down, the sales are down dramatically. Hotels are, you know, vacant, and so it's almost like a dime. It just turned on a dime quite quickly, and that is very concerning on council. One of the reasons why we didn't raise taxes in this year's for setting the taxes for 2016.
So there's been two major shifts in government this year. Obviously the first one back in May with the shift to the NDP party, and then more recently with the Liberal Party being forming the federal government. Can you tell me how the political parties will impact Cold Lake and if you've seen any changes so far?
Well, I think the provincial one with the big change with the NDP coming in, taking over, changing sort of the way Alberta is going to run in terms of the cost of producing a barrel of oil in our area. That's really significant. The corporate tax, raising it by 20%, is really going to impact our local business and the big industry players. And then the new carbon initiative that they're doing, you know, that remains to be seen how expensive that's going to be for business. Federally, a bit young right now. What the big key for Cold Lake is, because we're such an Air Force town, is looking for the new fighter jet. Will the Liberal government support the new fighter jet? You know, the men and women that serve in Cold Lake up here in the Air Force, they do a tremendous job. They've kept the F-18 flying for a long time, and it's time that we got a new jet, and I hope the Liberal government is going to be investing in that.
What are some of the things that the city has to look forward to in the new year?
Well, we're excited. I think we're going to be it's all about the kids. And so we're going to be investing at the Energy Center, which is our big recreation facility in Cold Lake. We're going to be doing a twin field house and gymnastics and dance, all new buildings. We're also going to be doing some major road work. So Highway 28 within the city, we're going to be spending about $4 million fixing up the highway there, and a major underground storm sewer project of about $4 million on that highway to help drain the city of Cold Lake.
So the next municipal election is in the fall of 2017. Are you planning on running again for mayor?
Well, we're halfway through the term, and certainly, you know, I've been blessed, let's just say, on my time as mayor. I've had a great bunch of councillors to work with. I mean, tremendous. And I have great staff here at the City of Cold Lake are totally awesome. So, you know, everything, you know, if your health is good, I'll certainly consider it, you know, more than likely throw my name in the hat again.
Once again, Mayor Craig Copeland, thank you so much for joining us.
It was my pleasure. Thanks for coming up to Cold Lake.